and Rosetta to run PowerPC apps before they're universal. How do you get your hands on all this stuff? We want you to have your hands on all this stuff now so you can help us finish it and so you can get started creating your universal binaries. And we have created a developer transition kit for you. This developer transition kit has got a 3.6 gigahertz Pentium 4 in it inside a Power Mac. OS 10.4.1, our pre-release of the Intel version. Xcode 2.1 to generate universal binaries, a universal binary porting guide that's quite good. It is a development platform only. This is not a product. This will never be shipped as a product. It's just for you guys to get started in development. And actually, you have to return them by the end of 2006 because we don't want them floating around out there. These are not products. But we're going to get them to you now. They're for Select and Premier ADC members only. And we're going to price it at $9.99. And you can order them today. We'll be shipping them within 2 weeks, so you don't have to carry them home. And we'll get them out to you real fast. So that's the development environment, and you should be able to take all this and create universal versions of your apps. Now, most of you are hearing about this for the first time today, unless you read the Wall Street Journal, I guess. But we have talked to a few developers this past week. You heard from Teo at Wolfram Research. And I'd like to invite another one up on stage that we've briefed on this. And of course, that's Microsoft, because Microsoft Office is very important to us all. We have a great relationship with Microsoft. And I'd like to invite Roz Ho, the General Manager of the Macintosh Business Unit at Microsoft, up on stage right now. Let's give her a warm welcome.
Hi, Steve. Thank you, Steve. It's getting to be quite a habit to be here. It's my pleasure to be here on stage today and to be involved in the exciting changes from Apple. These are exciting times for Mac customers. You're going to have more choices than ever before, and we're really excited to be part of the opportunities that lie ahead. As you know, because I've said this before many times, Microsoft has been making software for the Mac platform for more than 20 years. The dedication and support of this platform is really the essence of the products that we make at the Macintosh Business Unit. The Macintosh Business Unit at Microsoft is focused on creating products that our customers want and need. Our products continually include Mac first and Mac only features and enable seamless cross-platform compatibility that directly benefit our customers. The launch of Office 2004 was the best launch of any product in MacBook's history. But we're not stopping there. We're putting the final touches on updates for Exchange users to add new Tiger functionality. And we're releasing a new version of Messenger for Mac in the next few months. We're dedicated to continuous improvement of the software experience for our millions of customers all over the world. That's why I'm pleased to tell you today that our team has been working closely with Apple engineers on Xcode so we can make the transition. We plan to create universal binaries for future versions of Office so that it can run natively on Apple's new NO hardware. The MacBook and Apple has a strong relationship, and we look forward to continue working together on our long tradition of building great applications for a great platform. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Roz. One of our other partners, as you know, is Adobe. They're close by us, and we work very closely with them. And we've been working with Adobe for over 20 years as well. And it's my pleasure to invite up Bruce Chisholm, the CEO of Adobe. Hey, Bruce.
Thanks, Steve.
Thank you.
For over 20 years now, Adobe has been partnering with Apple. In fact, there would not be an Adobe if it wasn't for Apple. To the point we're partnering, my mom thinks I'm actually CEO of Apple, not Adobe. I have to remind her that's Steve Jobs' job. Our customers, our joint customers, are looking for performance. Customers using the Creative Suite, applications like Illustrator, Photoshop, InDesign, Acrobat, they want performance, and they want performance on an operating system that they truly appreciate, which is OS X. You can be absolutely sure that Adobe is committed to taking our applications so that they can run natively on Intel's architecture on Apple's new boxes. I stood up here I think it was about 4 years ago when Steve launched OS X, and I said Adobe would be first with a complete line of applications, and we were first with a complete line of applications, and we'll do the same with this major transition. This is great news, Steve. The only question I have is, what took you so long?
Thank you. Thank you, Bruce. And now, we've obviously been working with Intel these last several months, evaluating what we were going to do leading up to this decision. And we've kind of gotten deeper in discussions with them than ever before. And we found something pretty amazing, which is they're kind of like us. They're passionate about their products. They're an engineering-driven culture that is passionate about their products. And we didn't always view them that way, but that's what we found. And our engineers have gotten along famously with their engineers, and we've had extremely productive working relationship as we've come to learn about their roadmaps, what we could do with their technology. It's been great. And it's my pleasure to introduce Paul Otellini, the president and the CEO of Intel. I invited him here because I wanted you to hear directly from him what he thinks about all this. Oh yeah, click it.
Well, I suspect there's a whole bunch of you that never thought you'd see that logo on this stage. I was one of them for a while. I'm not anymore, obviously. We are so excited at Intel to have given the opportunity to work with Apple to bring you some really great products. I thought I would try to explain how we got here today, and I would do it in the context of telling you a story. And the story is really about Apple and Intel, and I call it a Silicon Valley story. And it goes back a ways. In fact, it goes back almost